There comes a time when I won't belong.
Hello and welcome. Today what I'm going to be doing is a May week 3 check-in and cash stuffing for May week 4. I gotta be super upfront, it's a little bit of a mess. I kind of stopped tracking transactions for last week in my spending account. It's all gone, so we're going to just call it a wash and start over. If you are new here, my name is Dina. I'm the shop owner of Pretty Productive. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I mainly do budgeting as well as planning on my channel. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate all the support, comments, likes, dislikes, whatever you guys do. I really appreciate you being here and spending some time out of your day with me. So let's go ahead and get started. And my goal for this week was to have 3 no spend days, and I have 2. I am checking in a little bit early because today is the 19th, so this check-in will be from the 13th through the 19th. And the reason why I'm checking in early is tomorrow I not only work, but I'm going to go visit my mom in the morning, so I wouldn't have time to do it. And so let's get started. We're going to start with groceries as usual. It's in this kind of light blue color. I had 2 transactions. I had Walmart for $37 and I had Costco for $30. So $67 out of groceries. So I went into the week with $458 minus 67. That leaves me with $391. Now this is a 5-week month for me, so divide that by 2 more weeks. Wow, it's like $196 a week. So I definitely am going to have extra money in groceries. Now I do not have any more HelloFresh this month, so that actually might go pretty fast. Actually, I did cancel a HelloFresh for this week because I didn't really like any of the menus. Eating out, I only had 1 expense because the other one was date night, and that was $32. Now I was down to just $40 a week instead of my usual $50 because I overspent. So $139 minus 32 is $107. So that leaves me $54 per week. And then spending, I had $50. I have nothing left. So yeah, I don't know what happened, guys. 50 minus 161. I have 111 left. So 101 divided by 2. I have $56 per week. Giving, I spent 100, leaves me with 200. And that was for church. Let's see here. I'm just going to check off these because these are the ones I had receipts for. I think part of the problem was I spent money on the 14th and I didn't get a receipt. And I didn't use my credit card, I used cash. So I think it was around $18, $19, but I can't even remember. So we're just gonna call it all gone because in my wallet right now I have $0. So I'm gonna take the whole 50 I spent. And then I have, let's see what's next. Personal care, I did get a massage. I tipped in cash, so that's $25. I have a membership to, hold on 1 minute. I have this company keeps calling me. I'm like, I'm not interested. So I do tip in cash. And I have a membership with Element, so I don't need to pay for the massage because it's part of my monthly membership. So So it gives me $29 of the $200 that I had budgeted, but I did have rollover money from last month because I knew this was going to be an expensive month. My mom, I did not spend anything. I went and visited her twice, and both times she was asleep. Miscellaneous, I did not spend anything. I did not have anything unbudgeted, and entertainment, I did not spend anything. Okay, so the first step is to, household. So household is now a sinking fund. I did spend $70. So where's household? And that joins the other $55 that I spent. It's been an expensive month for certain categories. So I just kind of want to walk you through my transaction log before I go ahead and start unstuffing. So I decided to go ahead and date it. So this is where, right after AMC for $9, this is where I was through last week. So this week, I had medicine for $38, Bambinos for $30, that's coming out of date night. Walmart, you just saw me check off. Elements, it's yellow, it's fixed. Sadie stickers was coming out of my incremental. Burger King, Auntie Anne's, that's pretzels again, like literally, I need to stop. Did better on not going to Burger King, but like just spent all the money at pretzels. So 7 and 9 were on my card, and so that was out of my spending. Texas Roadhouse was out of my eating out. That was $32. Fries was a work expense that was paid back to me on my paycheck. So I crossed it off, but I've already paid that $26 back to my card. Technology is an online account. I spent $47. Costco, I did finally buy my glasses. That's coming out of my sinking fund of $270. Now I gotta say, I had saved $600 because that was my original estimate to get 2 pairs of glasses, including the frames, everything. My husband told me to try Costco, so I brought my prescription in there. They actually took my insurance, which took $168 off, and I was able to get the 2 pair of glasses and upgrade them to transition lenses for out-of-pocket $270. So I will also have money that will roll over into next year under glasses. And then I went to Costco, and I kind of want to walk you through how I do this receipt. Because this is a situation where I did a lot of different categories on one receipt. So down here, I kind of broke it out. So household, $70 of this, clothing was $13, grocery was $29, gift was $12. I did round up a little bit, like grocery to $30, just so I didn't have to worry about making change in that envelope. So that's kind of what I do when I get home. Instead of, kind of going back and forth, like, okay, where does this one go? I just figure it all out before I sit down to do my transaction. So my entire bill was $144, and this is how it broke out. And then another fixed expenses came through at $25. So what I have done this month so far is did a few mid-month payments. So I did a $1,000 mid-month payment around the 15th for my fixed expenses. So those are the numbers I knew that was going to come out of there, and it was my 2 biggest bills that came through. First, my AT&T and our insurance, our car insurance payment. So that was like one thing I just wanted to pay off, so just so it wasn't there. And then my incremental ones that I have paid, because I have not done any of my incremental budget, I have gone ahead and paid that. So I just paid $481 to my Capital One card. And then I still need to move from my sinking funds over, but I went ahead and marked all of the ones that were paid, just so that I know that those have now cleared my card, and anything left remaining, I need to kind of go through and analyze what's still due. So that is how I'm handling that. I did make a little cheat sheet for myself of how to, what I needed to take out of my envelope. So we'll start with the first one, which was date night. And quite frankly, it wasn't so much that it was a date night, it was the fact that I was out of eating out money. So, but I did eat with my husband, so I'll call that a date night. So I need to take 30 out of here, so 20, 30. And I think, did I write it down? Yeah, I did go ahead and write it down just because I confused myself last time. So 30 out of date night. I think that is, glasses was all moved online. So I do need to, okay, so I had 610 because I had added an additional 200. So on 5/18, Costco glasses, I spent 270. So in glasses, I have 610 minus 270. I have 340. So because I have place setters in here, I'm just gonna take, I'm gonna leave them for right now, and then I need to make some smaller place setters, or I'll just go by my card, by my tracker. Honestly, I've never paid that little out of pocket, and I've had the same vision insurance for years. And then household, I need to take out 70. So 50 and 20, 70. And it was not marked on here because I just did this yesterday. So 5/18, Costco, 70. 113 minus 70 is 43. Let's make sure that's right. 43. Okay, that is right. Right now I have 2 envelopes for household, one in my kind of everyday carry and this one, so I am going to merge it at the end of May because that really should be a sinking fund. I don't spend out of that one very often. And then, so I have date night, household done. This is an online account and gifts is an online. So what I do on my online account, I just transfer those from my online savings accounts onto my card. The nice thing with Capital One, because it's already hooked up, they automatically give you credit for making a payment that day, even though it takes like a day just to transfer over. And then in these envelopes, so for groceries, I need to take out 66. Let's see if we have change in here. 240, 60. Let's see if I can make change. I'll bring the cash over. 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did not go to the bank this week because I had already pulled out enough for the month. So right now I'm just needing to make, kind of make this money over here work, which is all my back to bank money. So 66, or 60, 5, 66. Okay, I'm gonna put this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put this back over here and put a 5 back in here. Okay, so 20, 40, 65, 66. Okay, grocery is done. Let me put this back into grocery before I ask you what this money is for. I laugh because I've done that before. So grocery, we'll get additional money. Eating out was 32. So let me see if I can. So I'm going to put 40 back into here, and I'm going to take out 8. So 8 goes back and it stays in for another week. Let me go ahead and take this cash, which is what I've already pulled out, and put it over here. Just so you kind of see where it's going and the method to my madness. And sometimes it is madness, guys. So 20, 10, and another 20. Okay. So that is all going back into my cash stuffing for this week. I'll move that over later. So that is eating out. Medicine, I need to take out 40. And this wasn't even my medicine, this was my daughter's. I kept getting a notification that I had scripts ready, and when I went to pick them up, they weren't even mine. Mine aren't due till next week, so I picked up my daughter's. When I dropped off her dog, I dropped off her medicine. Have not been paid back yet, which is fine. I'm sure she'll remember eventually and Venmo me. So I'll take that out of medicine though, just so I can account for it. 517 CVS 40 155. Let me just make sure that is right. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 175. Oh. Oh, because I put 20 in on the 15th. 515 fund. I think that was the one I did at the very end, so 175. Okay, this is correct then. Okay, so let's see, medicine. Clothes, I'm pretty sure that I don't have change in my clothing. I need 13. So I'm gonna put 15 in, and I can take 2 ones back out. 2 ones back in, okay. So let me write that down. 518, Costco, 13. I had 455 minus 13, I have 442. 1, 2, 3, 50, 4, 20, 40, 1, 2. Okay, 442 is correct. I love it when it's correct. And then technology is an online count. Okay, so that's everything I needed to take out. And then we can go ahead and cash stuff for week 4. Okay, so grocery, I'm gonna stick with my 110 that I've been stuffing because I have so much rollover. And then I will definitely have rollover at the end of the month, which goes into my savings chest. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 206 is what I currently have in groceries for the week, which is more than enough if I'm not doing HelloFresh. And then eating out is gonna get, it's 50 again because I didn't spend it all last week, so that gives me more money. And so for that, I have the 8 from last week plus the, so 20, 40, 50, 5, 56, 57, 58 in eating out. If you saw my last video, I had not stuffed as much in eating out because I had gone over, so now it's kind of right-sided itself. So 20, 40, 50 goes into my wallet for spending. Personal care gets 50. So because I had rolled over money, I now have, let me just see if I took, yeah, I did. So I had 130 before I added the 50, so no, I did not. I had 150, 170, 180. Oh, again, I did not write. So 115 fund, which was 50. And then that was my last one, so it really should be 113, 5, 19 fund, 50, so 180, 230. Okay, that should be right now. So 1, 2, 20, 30. Okay, I normally go back after I do a video and update all of these, but obviously I did not. Household is getting nothing. I funded that at the beginning of the month. Cleaning, I still haven't had cleaning. Entertainment gets 20. This is the one that I messed up last week. So yeah. So we have 35. I did correct it, but I did not correct this. And then we're gonna fund another 25. Oh yeah, I really did not get this one right. Which, an eagle eye, Claudia, caught right away. So I went back and fixed this off camera. So 5, 19 is fund, and fund 20 and 20, and then I used, I'll figure that out later. So I have 35, and I'm gonna add another 20. So now I have 40, 55. I'm just gonna write 55 here. I'll do the math later. Okay. I know I fixed it, but you know, I don't know anymore. Clothing, we already dealt with that. My mom gets another 30. I still have 20, 40, 55 because I did not spend anything last week. I'll add another 30. So now she has 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. Oh, I really did not update any of these. Okay, that will be another project for another day. Medicine gets another 20. I have more than enough, which at this rate, I probably won't have to stuff this one that much. Medicine got 20, miscellaneous gets 20. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay. So that is it for cash stuffing. This all goes back to my back to bank for next week's cash stuffing. So that's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So it's a little shy. I normally cash stuff about 350. So at this rate, unless I'm pulling from my cash envelopes, I will need to pull a little bit more out of my account just to cover my weekly cash stuffing at 350. So for now, we'll just put this back in our back to bank envelope and put these away. Okay, so let me know in the comments below if it's easier to understand my budget if I do my unstuffing separately. I can either do it before I turn the camera on or do it as a separate video versus unstuffing and then restuffing. You know, it tends to confuse me a little bit just to make sure I've got the right denominations, but on the other hand, it would be a super short video because so much of what I'm doing right now is literally online transfers. So let me know in the comments below what you like to see, if it makes more sense for you to see both, or if you really don't care, you would rather just see the cash stuffing. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.
There comes a time